Hello and welcome everyone to Hunter Ice Skating Stadium tonight. The Perth Thunder and the Newcastle North Stars in this Australian Ice Hockey League game. Peter Lambert here with Craig Thompson. Welcome, Craig.
Hi Peter, how you going?
Going great, mate.
What a great day for hockey.
It's always a great day for hockey.
Beautiful blue skies out there at Newcastle at the moment. Great temperatures in at the beach earlier. The waves were pumping. It's lovely.
Shorts and t-shirt and barefoot. I was in the backyard today. That's how good a day it was.
Yep, it's fantastic
and it's
weather.
With the solstice today. It's a special day in the calendar, in the solar calendar. But better still, it's hockey day.
And this is going to be a really good clash. You got the Perth Thunder on the road up against the North Stars. This should be a really good game.
Yeah, these are, well, the Thunder is, along with the North Stars, and were two teams I thought would be pretty much two of the hardest to beat teams throughout the season. And of course, Thunder have had terrible misfortune early in the season with the facial injury to Corey Toy and Justin Fox, who was really brought out here to score. He was delayed with his playoffs run going quite a long time. And they just had terrible luck, Perth Thunder, and now they've got all the pieces together, and they've got Rob Hazelhurst back as well. They're looking like a really good team, and they will be really hard to beat for the North Stars, I think, although the North Stars, too, are on a run.
Yeah, I think both teams are on a really good run at the moment. I saw Corey Toy, he's got the full face guard on. He's, as you'll see on the stream when you pick him up, big hi to all the Perth fans for tuning in, too. You have to give us a shout-out on the chat and tell us where you're from.
Let's go over the lines tonight. I'll go over Thunder first of all. Number one, Michael Smartin, he's backing up in goal. I assume Matthew Dugas will be in the net. Number two is Corey Toy, just mentioned by Craig. Number three, Robert Hazelhurst. Number four, Sam Wilson, the captain. Number six, Brad Young, one of the assistant captains. Stuart Steffen, Colby Hauser, Caden Goulds, Rick Del Basso, number 12. 14, David Kudler. 16, Jonathan Bremer. 19, Justin Fox. 22, Anthony Nuttall. 23, Jordan Kiros. 24, Andrew Cox. 27, Jamie Woodman. And as I mentioned, Matthew Dugas, number 31 in goal. And for Newcastle, Craig.
There's some tall timber in that Perth side too, Pete.
Some tall blokes for sure.
Okay, we're in the 0-0 for Newcastle. At least Marty Moose. I don't think he's dressing tonight. I think he's more in the supporter role tonight.
I've seen him, yeah.
Yeah, he actually was skating pretty good last time I saw him. It's all right for a 600-pound fella.
Yeah, he's a big fella.
Number 3, Matt Lindsay. We're in the number 4, Rob Stark. Geez, he's been playing really good this year. I think he's his best year I've seen him play for a few years. Old Starky. Number 5, John Kennedy, one of our imports. Number 6, Nick Quirk. And the number 7 is Stu Cole-Clark. Number 8, Hamish Powell. Number 9, Adam Jerrick. Number 10, Matt Taylor. Number 11, Tim Stanger. Number 15, Bo Taylor. Now, is Bo back in the country yet?
Bo will be back for the Perth trip,
Has there been any Bo sightings? That's what we need to know. Has there been Bo sightings?
Bo's in Canada.
Oh, okay. Number 16, Jason Chalker. Number 19, the captain for the North Stars, Ray Sheffield. Number 20, another one of our imports, Cody Damberg. Number 23, Matt Wattini. Number 25, Dave Ferrari. Number 31, our import goalie, Harrison May. And number 33, Josh Brokeman, the backup goalie. Number 42, and setting the place on fire at the moment, Brian Bales. 91, Pat Naden, and number 96, Chris Wilson, of course, coached by Gary Dore. Well, missing out of the lineup tonight is Josh Hansen and Hayden Sheard, who are away on TANS duty.
Yes, they're playing in Melbourne right now. They'll be playing tonight, actually, as we run this game. New South Wales, their team, beat Queensland last night in the semi-final, so they're through to the gold medal game tonight. I'm not sure. I think Victoria was the other team to get through.
Yeah, looking at the scores that I saw coming out, it was fairly sort of evident that it was going to be New South Wales Victoria in the grand final for that one.
Traditionally, right back to the very earliest days of ice hockey in Australia, those have been the two strongest sides, although at times South Australia and Western Australia, and even sometimes Queensland has come through as forces. Hopefully we can get a good rink down Tassie and get a good Tassie team going too in the future.
Well, it's a big question, that one, and open for debate is where would the next team come from? Obviously, we want a team back in Queensland. that's something that we need to have. Where's the next one?
Yeah, well, there's the Central Coast has a rink. That's a possibility, but you've got to have the players, the grassroots players, and they don't really have much as far as grassroots club there and presence there. It would take them a while to build up a team again. Last time they drew in a few players from Sydney or inline. Some of those players are now playing here in Newcastle. Some are playing for the Bears, for example. I think some are even playing for the Ice Dogs. The Stevenson boys played in the Rhinos for a while.
Yeah. Now, here's a really interesting. I thought of this the other night. My mind works in funny ways. What happens if SIA close and the Bears go to the Central Coast? Just like the football, Central Coast Bears.
That's a possibility, yes. Who knows? I know the Bears are looking at options. There's a few other buildings around Sydney that could be used, but we'll have to see how the technology goes as far as portable rinks. But we should get back to the hockey because we're about to get started here. So I can see wearing the stripes tonight is Darren Lampard. Darren Hardy-Hawken is one of those linesmen. And I can't quite make out who the other line is. We'll find out for you pretty soon.
Yeah, not actually sure who that is. I haven't seen him before. And nearly time for the anthem. Now, who's singing tonight? I don't believe it's myself or you. I don't even think Mr. Rolls will be singing tonight, Pete. I can't see him hovering around there.
Actually, the Rolls might be down in Melbourne.
They are, I think. Yeah, I did see that. That first line, Pete, always makes me think of sausages. Australians all eat sausages for breakfast, lunch and tea.
I'll have to go by... I'll have to check out your version of it soon.
Look at Corey Toy. It looks like they've just whacked a jersey on a fridge. That man is a large dude.
He's built like you and I, buddy.
Oh, mate, at least. You take two of us, put us together. That's what you got.
Two teams about to get underway here at Hunter Skating Stadium. This great game tonight. There's a few others on tonight, the Brave and Melbourne Ice.
Actually, that'll be a really good game.
And we'll be at top of table at the moment, so excellent. Now, the Mustangs are playing Adelaide in Adelaide. That'll start coincidentally with this game. And there was one more, the Ice Dogs and the Bears. So that's a great Sydney derby, Battle of Sydney game tonight.
Yeah, it looks like we're about to get underway.
As we expected, it's Matthew Dugas in net for the Perth Thunder, and Mr. May, Harrison May, in net for Newcastle.
Yeah, first opportunity for us to see Perth play this year. Obviously, following Newcastle's fortune in the last few weeks, they've with Bales back in the side, look, they've really hit some form. Him and Chris Wilson really formed a good combination.
Stefan playing forward, and he's taking the face-off against Brian Bales. Bales wins it back to his teammates. Instant pressure from Rob Hazelhurst, however, but Newcastle has the puck in the neutral ice. Just getting onto it is Kennedy, and he sends it in deep, but it's picked up by Toy with a bit of help from Dugas. Bales at the half-boards, back behind the red line, in front, chance, but it's skipped away by the sprightly little Rob Hazelhurst. Not a very big guy at all, but very quick and very capable hockey player. Right across the ice that one goes, and it's picked up by Wilson with a turn of speed. Now up the middle. Long stretch pass. Chance in front. Deeks. Top corner for Bales. Right in the corner. And that's in the netting, or play will stop.
Yeah, it sounded like he caught a bit of pipe on that one on the way through. To see that the first sort of shot, Rob Stark sliding up through the middle. As I said before, playing the best I've seen him play for a couple of years.
Rob had a couple of mistakes in these earlier games when he was under pressure, and he seems to, his last few games, he's got to become a lot more aggressive, a mindset, and I think that focus or that confidence, just playing as if with confidence.
Cut a zebra down there.
Back underway in neutral ice. Still under a minute gone in this game. Lots of action already. It's chipped in by number 23, if I remember that's Kiros. There was Jordan Kiros. There behind the net. Shot! Goal for Thunder! Man left in front of the net, and already a missed opportunity, and now a goal for the Thunder. They're up 1-0.
Yeah, Perth just sort of penetrating the blue line there and creating the room for the shot. I thought the North Stars were holding them fairly well there, but credit to Perth. They really they built that well.
I didn't see the number who scored that one. We'll get that call in a moment. But, yes, man left out with a quick pass from behind the red line, and bam, went straight in on the one-timer. Resume play. Perth up 1-0, and that was round about the 1 minute mark. Andrew Cox, the Kiwi, quickly getting on the board. He's having a ripper season this year. Up the middle, North Stars on the counter. That's Watini with a puck. Deeks Little takes a shot and gobbled up by Matthew Dugas.
Yeah, a little bit of sorting out, just working out who's who in front of the net here. One that always impresses me, Del Basso. Always a good solid player for them, as John Bremner is as well.
They don't get much more solid than Rick. He's another guy that just works out as if it's his job. Right up the middle, the Thunder on the attack. Into the zone, he goes wide. Tries the inside pass, and it's picked up by May. Flung back at the net, but it's off some players, and Newcastle have position now up the right wing. Kennedy stops up, tries the left wing instead, and it's dumped in for a change by Watini. Already great speed in this game. Pat Naden's getting a shift. He's out there with Danberg, tries a backhand. And it's scooped up by Dugas.
Yeah, Perth, that little pass on the blue line for Perth, it's just nearly sort of worked again for him there.
Cody Danberg's looking a lot quicker tonight than normal.
Yeah, I think every game he's played, he seems to have gotten a lot fitter and a lot faster. But when you're put on a line where you've got Wilson and Bales either side of you, that definitely's got to help.
It's good. It's good encouragement to go quicker. Bales now being worked over by Toy on the boards. Getting a massage against the glass, but it's picked up by Hazelhurst, who instead fires it into the pads of one of the North Stars players. Still on the defensive here, the Thunder. They're in the corner. Trying to get out of the zone. They do now. Up the middle goes Stefan. He tries an inside shot, but it's off the skate of a North Stars player into the corner. 12:25 left in this first period. That pass goes right on the stick, unfortunately for Thunder, off it. Of Chris Wilson. Under pressure still, the Thunder. Fox will touch and go. Tries going up the middle. And he can't get it around the tall Stu Cole-Clark. Thunder now having trouble finding the stick-to-stick passes. They've got plenty of speed, but just not quite the rhythm yet. And Newcastle had the majority of their attack so far. Wilson forechecking. It's reversed by the Thunder. Kudla tries to pass it behind, and now it's thrown down the ice by 19 Justin Fox. Kennedy, stretch pass to Bales. He'll tap it and let it go as they change. Chalker on the forecheck. Kudla under pressure. He gets it across to Wilson, the captain. He uses the six man, being the boards, and Stark under pressure gets it to Kennedy. Kiros goes in for the hit, can't find the man, and it's deep in Thunder territory. Kudla tried the right wing, centering pass. Kiros taps it, gets a bump. May will leave it for Stark. Under 11 minutes now, 1-0 lead for the Thunder. And that's probably icing here on Kennedy.
Yeah, Newcastle forecheck just really bogged Perth down there. That was quite good for them, but Perth are playing a very effective passing game. I think that's what's opening up for them. And looking at the sheet here, it's almost this is almost a Southern Professional Hockey League game with Australian imports.
There's quite a lot in the league this year, and these two teams have more than most. Shot on net, it's off some gear and wide. Thrown in at the point by Caden Grew. Back to Good. Shot. And it's off some skates and well wide of the net. Kept in the zone by Del Basso. But Newcastle on the counter. Here's Wilson. Deeks can't get past Caden Good. High tension, high pressure game. Lots of speed so far. High energy, I think, is the word I'm looking for. Over the stick there of Tim Stanger, skating through the neutral zone. Del Basso now with the puck. Give and go, doesn't quite get off. And it's offside anyway for Newcastle with 9:50 left in the first.
Yeah, it's been a pretty quick period so far. The play's quick, the passes are good.
Play resumes. Toy, was it? He has Hamish Powell for checking him. Now it's up the boards. Hazelhurst and Watini were battling for it. Reverse, and Lindsay sends it up the wing. Dump and chase for Hamish Powell. Dugas sends it around the boards. And out into the bench. Play will stop.
Pete, Matt Lindsay, he's benefited from a lot of ice time this season as opposed to other seasons where he was sort of a bit more in the background. I think this year he's definitely benefiting from that time out there. Seems to be playing really well, fitting in with the system.
Yeah, especially last season he also was pretty much a regular four, maybe especially on away games. But this year, yeah, he's definitely one of the top four. Not really big for a defenseman, but he's very smart and skilled player, and that makes up for most of it. Shot, then a block, a great block, a brave block there by Hazelhurst in the 3. Kept in the zone. No, it's been waved out, and Newcastle much touch up. Now on the forecheck. Fox has the puck. Pressured by Danberg. Up the right wing goes Hazelhurst. Just gets a touch on it, and May sends it around the boards. Shot by Toy is bounced off Danberg, and off he goes after the puck. Pardon me, it's Bales. Inside. Can't get it to Danberg off the stick of Fox. And I think a late hit by Fox is being called. Yeah, he has been called for that hit. A boarding hit.
Yeah, he's got an interference call there on Toy.
Kind of finishing the check a bit too late and rubbed Bale's face into the glass a bit.
He's just letting him know he's there. There was nothing in that. It's quite harmless.
Nevertheless, it's 2 minutes and Newcastle have this power play, the first of the game.
Yeah, probably coming at a good time for them. I think they needed that. Just even that little break there where they can all suck in a few breaths.
Of course, Perth are up 1-0, though Newcastle had more of the scoring chances, but doesn't matter when you don't put them in. Perth had one and they scored on it. Here comes Kennedy. Up the right wing, takes it himself. Quite capable as an attacking player as a forward, as well as a defenseman. Stark right now. Gets it to Danberg. Cross ice to Kennedy. Has to stop it up. And it's saved by Dugas. And fired down the ice by Kudla.
Yeah, if you're defending a power play, that's where you want it.
Thunder players bravely willing to jump in front of that puck. Although that's gone for both teams so far. Kicking down to 8 minutes left in this first period. Up the right wing. 42 Bales. Can't get it past Stefan. Fluffed on that shot. Rebound. Chance in front. The puck is loose and picked up by Wilson. He'll try and fend it in front. And Dugas with a windmill. Catches it.
That was a pretty impressive move, that one. Actually, might have to try that one day.
He's doing the hot potato.
Yeah, a bit of a spin, showing his finesse on those skates.
Just about the halfway point of the first period. 1-0 still for the Thunder. That was 1 or 2 minutes into this game. Puck is frozen by Dugas and play stops again.
Yeah, Newcastle just look like they're rushing things. They're not just letting it happen, taking their time. They seem to be rushing it.
Newcastle have the puck from that face-off. Kennedy has it, walking the blue line. Gets it to Stark. Now to Bales, looking inside. In front. Shot and a save by Dugas. Between the slot, kept right on the blue line there by Kennedy. Just sat on its edge on the blue line. And fired down the ice by Woodman, number 27. May will stop it up. Kennedy and Stark are first there. Up the left wing. Denberg. Wilson shoots, fluffs it. Tipped wide by Bales. Couple of fluffy shots from Newcastle tonight.
Yeah, a little bit of custard in there.
Everyone's got muffin sticks tonight. Lindsay in close. Rebound. Saved by Dugas.
Yeah, Danberg slapping his stick on the ice. I think Newcastle a little bit frustrated, but I think that they're forcing it. They're just not.
There's another 2 SPHL players. Wilson and Dugas are also, I think they played against each other, yes.
It's almost like a student exchange program, isn't it?
We should have some sort of agreement with them. It used to be the Dutch League. This year it's SPHL in the south of USA. Chalker now into the corner. Battles with Nottle. Gets help from Sheffield. Lindsay fires a puck, trying to pick up a stick rather than a shot, and doesn't get anybody's stick. He does get a touch on the puck as he goes to retrieve it. Kuros putting pressure on. Lindsay will get it back, but he's missed the puck. Newcastle having trouble finding it, and they're in danger of a bad mistake here, and they do pick it up. Get it through neutralised Chalker now with Sheffield in pursuit. Del Basso, though. Cooley plays it off the boards, but it's loose in the middle. Wilson. Kudla does a great job to keep him off the puck. In front, and scooped away by Dugas. Kudla loses the puck. Luckily, Chalker was looking the other way. Del Basso. Good pass up the middle. Now it's up the left wing for 24 Cox, the goal scorer. Kennedy instead gets it off the shin guards. Wilson's been out a long time, but he's still got some speed. Tries a deke, off some bodies, but he's lost the puck. He may have drawn a penalty, though.
Yeah, the arm's in the air. I think Newcastle are going to have to really be careful of giving Hazelhurst space. He's going to do a lot of damage tonight if they keep letting him skate free in open ice.
The door is open. We're yet to see a player enter. I think Wilson, number 4, may be the penalised player.
Yeah, I don't think he really wants to go by the looks of that.
Yeah, I wouldn't have called that one, but I don't know the rules, so I can't say much.
Well, there's not many rules. It's hockey.
I was hooking, so I didn't see a hook, so perhaps that's what it was. Not for the check itself, but actually for a hook.
Perth are making good use of the defending the power play. They're clearing the puck right out of there.
Give and go to Kennedy, up the right wing. Takes it inside, cross ice. Danberg with a fluffy shot again, another muffin. Drops it off for Bales, takes it in close. Off the top of Dugas' stick and off the top of the net. Thrown out of the zone and will be picked up by Stark. Kennedy gets it back to Stark. Had to inside arm that one as he was under pressure there from the forecheck. That's off the glass and around. Stark down low at the moment, playing a bit of forward. And that's out of the zone, so Newcastle's power play not with the same organisation it had last time. Mistake there as the puck is left behind and picked up by a number 19. That is Justin Fox, pardon me. Long pass under the stick of Dan Berger. That will be icing on the North Stars. A sin on the power play.
Yeah, you don't want to be losing time on the puck with that. Perth are playing a smart game though. Their defence is just setting back quite nice.
45 seconds remaining in that power play for the North Stars. It's 4:11 left in the first period. Back underway. Kennedy has the puck. Danberger's wide. Del Basso and Cox are with him. We've got a Cox and a Fox, so the name badges look the same. That's well stopped by Matthew Dugas.
Yeah, Brian Bales. He's just sort of just hanging around the front of the net there, just waiting for the pass from Denberg. But they're just not solid passes at the moment. Yeah, you're right. I think there's more muffins here than muffin break at the moment.
To the blue line, Stark on the attack in this power play. Kennedy waits, gets it low to Wilson at the half boards. He tries to take it inside, instead goes up to the blue line. Danberg in front of the net, and Dugas can't get, well, he gets it cleanly. Bales couldn't get a touch on it.
Yeah, you're not going to make a shot like that and get it past Dugas. Like, you're going to have to be a little bit smarter and play a bit better. Hitting it straight at him, it's not going to work. Couple of scores from around the league. The Adelaide 1-0 over the Mustangs at the moment.
Face off. Bit of a mistake by Woodman, and Newcastle have it. Lindsay takes the shot to the far corner and just misses. Bales is beaten on the boards by Fox. He'll go up the left wing. Tries to go inside on Kennedy and is picked off. Wilson. Sneaky move to get through. Danberg. Space. Takes a shot and Dugas once again gobbles that puck up.
Straight at the body. You're not going to get it past him doing that. You're going to need to lead someone on that back post to take a clean shot.
Three minutes and 14 left in this first period. Perth still just playing the two lines. The North Stars have been running three or more. At the moment, it's their third line. This is Watini, Pat Naden, the 18-year-old, who's looking extremely good for the future of the North Stars, along with Hayden Sheard, who scored last week. Sheard at the moment is in Melbourne for the Tange, as there are a few players across the AIHL this weekend. Watini now goes through, can't get quite through. Number 27 Woodman, and the Thunder can't decide who should have the puck. Toy will take it. Matt Lindsay pushes him in effectively aside. Fox at the blue line in a phone booth. A shot there, a quick one by Stefan is wide of the net. Newcastle will pick it up and try to go up the right wing. Tim Stanger throws it down ice and gets a hard hit by Del Basso's meaty shoulder. Del Basso, right wing. Pardon me, left wing. Newcastle can't get it through the neutral zone. Thunder have it, they bring it in. But the puck is being chopped by the stick, and Newcastle end up with possession. Skating onto it with speed is Wilson. He weaves through the players. Tries the backhand for Bales. He can't pick him off. Danberg scooting through. A lot more speed this game today. Shot. And a muffin from Kennedy is a shame for him. He had a great opportunity to score. And there's a high stick call, and I think it might be even on the North Stars, is it?
Yeah, I can't see who he's pointing to there.
Normally defenders get caught for something like that, but no, it was a high stick, pardon me, no penalty.
No, high stick doesn't look like it's hit anyone, but
it was a Newcastle player, but it wasn't a penalty. It was just a high stick infraction, not a penalty. Stop a play. Danberg casually steps side on Sam Wilson. Kennedy takes it down low. In front, there's a lot of blue and white jerseys, and a save from Dugas. Kiros sees an opening, goes up the left wing. He's watched by Stark. Kennedy scoots back to take his place, and the shot is wide and covered up by Harrison May. 1:03 left in the first.
Yeah, geez, he's quick, isn't he, going down that wing? I think a big difference this week between this week and last week is that last week against the Ice, the North Stars were pushing them wide, getting them stuck down in the corners. But this time Perth are just skating through them a few times here. They're going down the wings and coming in.
North Stars are definitely being more aggressive on their attack tonight. They're gambling a little bit more, being a bit more confident perhaps. That's got them a lot of scoring chances, but Matthew Degas has not allowed any goals.
Yeah, it's always a tough call, you know. How much confidence and flair do you sacrifice?
Well, we've seen both Rob Stark and John F. Kennedy down below this red line as defensemen tonight. So it just shows they're willing to play an attacking game tonight.
Well, it's definitely two players that have been playing very well. A lot of ice time too for Ray Sheffield, which has been really good. Ray sort of had a lot less time last year, but this year he seems to be out there a lot more.
Loving it. Fox, he's the muffin. Guilty of a muffin there, and it's into Hazelhurst and doesn't reach the net. Tipped away by Newcastle, and they'll pick it up. There's a foot race onto the puck now. Two blue jerseys secure the puck. I think there was not. Bales has it now in front, and chopped down is Wilson. He doesn't get a call on that time, and Newcastle's offside. And there's a 10-minute call, and I wonder who's got that one.
Yeah, I don't think. Yep, hands are on the hips. That's a 10-minute.
Wilson gave him an mouthful when he got taken down there, but
I think that was a bit of a come on. That was a bit of a Hewitt.
I didn't see Darren Lampard pointing to Wilson or anyone, but I think it is a Newcastle players getting 10.
Yeah, and Hyde, a lot of our the Perth fans popping up on Twitter, so it's always good to see. Hi to you guys that are tuning in from Perth.
Yeah, it was Wilson, so he's given a mouthful when he's been knocked down there with a check. Didn't think it was fair, and he got 10 minutes for his comments.
Gemma on Twitter, she likes our muffin call for the muffin break. I think that could be what we need to have for afternoon tea on the break.
That's a good idea.
Muffins and a nice cup of tea.
If ever there was a muffin destruction team, it's you and I, mate.
Oh, mate, we can crack down those muffins like no one.
Hi to everyone in Perth. We hope you're enjoying the game. It's a lot of fun here. There's 23 seconds left in this first period. We'll be off for a break.
For muffins.
With any luck, mate, there'll be muffins. Face off. Newcastle win it, but they throw it forward and will be picked up by Woodman. Deep in his zone. Toy under pressure on the boards by Danberg. So Newcastle will be without Chris Wilson for most of the second period. That will hurt him a bit.
Yeah, one thing I've learned from refereeing is abusing the referee is generally not a good move. Doesn't go down well.
It rarely has any benefit. In fact, it never has any benefit.
No, once a decision's been made, either way, where it goes for you or against you, arguing and abusing an official really is not going to win you any more favours.
Newcastle had the advantage of probably at least one call earlier that went with bid 50-50 went their way. So, yeah, that was one he could have left go, but never mind. He is a bit of a spunky fella, Chris Wilson. A bit sassy at times, and
sassy.
And he's one who can, yes, open the mouth up a little too wide sometimes.
Yeah, look, you can see, looks like Rob Stark down there having a chat to the referees, probably getting an explanation on a couple of things. But look, Perth have played well. Hasn't been a happy hunting ground for them. I know Stan Scott was always frustrated coming here because he could never quite get the win. But they're playing great. They're defending really well, but their attack, they're coming out of their zone with a lot of speed, and it's paying dividends.
Well, Newcastle are gambling a little, and it has cost them one goal. They are playing very confidently. They have majority of the attack, but yeah, in a lot of ways I can still call this 50-50, especially now with Wilson losing his cool. Could be a good period 2 for the Thunder. We'll come back in around about 10 minutes for the second
muffin
period.
break.
Yes, mate. See you soon. Welcome, everybody, back for the second period. The Thunder leading 1-0 after one period here at Hunter Skating Stadium. And Darren Lampard drops the puck on the second. Hazelhurst has the puck. He gets it back to the defence, and now it's Stefan up the middle. Cut off by blue jersey, Danberg. So Wilson is in the box for probably about another 8.5 minutes, about 8 minutes, or somewhere around about 1.5 minutes remaining when he was given a 10-minute misconduct. That's a great opportunity for the Thunder. Danberg takes a shot. It's off the blocker of Dugas and into the corner.
Yeah, that opportunity for Wilson in the box brings Quirky onto the ice a little bit more.
Newcastle steal the pack back, and a bit of space backhander by Bales goes wide of the net. No white sticks there to intercept the puck, and it's in neutral ice for Ray Sheffield, the captain for Newcastle, to chip it in and chase. Now along the boards. Thunder having trouble getting out of their own end. Sheffield brings it inside. Naden. Backhander and a save by Dugas.
Yeah, what muffin did you get during the break, Pete? I had a chocolate chip with a caramel twist.
I had a camera muffin. I went and played with camera settings. Hopefully it's a bit better for you this period. We adjusted the temperature a little and the exposure, so
yeah,
hopefully...
few people saying they're having trouble with the audio on the feed.
Yeah, that's just
we can hear quite fine.
That's me. I'm not talking right. That's not my wife says.
Apparently I don't listen. I don't know.
North Stars fire up the middle, and it's off a Thunder stick, so no icing. Nade 91 out there for a battle. Only a skinny fella, but he's quite tall, a good 6'1" perhaps, and has all of the energy of an 18-year-old. Now at the middle, the Thunder on the attack. They take it wide, bring it inside. That's Cox. He's out there with skipper Wilson, but Ray Sheffield will get it to Naden. Takes it wide up the right wing. He's covered. He makes a move. He takes a shot, and a good save by Dugas. Great to see the young fella having a go. Thunder now. I always find it hard to call the second period with the away team with their numbers away from me, because I can usually pick North Stars players by their skating or their height or their gear. So much harder when you can't see the numbers of the opposite team. You don't know them as well. That's not icing, pardon me. That's offside for the North Stars.
Yeah, the offside. It's good. I like seeing Naden and these young guys actually back themselves, and that one come off. But tell you one who I've really liked for Perth is Stuart Stefan. He's just going about his business. Yeah,
he was a guy I was really looking forward to seeing with this game, as well as Justin Fox. Matt Watini, come as you like, just taps that puck away from the Thunder player. I didn't catch the number again.
He's the one in the white jersey, I think.
The one in the white jersey, yeah. You notice they're called the Thunder and they have a lightning bolt?
Yeah, I did notice that, because I suppose if you drew a thunder, it'd look like a fart cloud, wouldn't it? Really?
Well, I guess it's the next thing to happen right after a thunderbolt is the thunder, the lightning bolt, and then the thunder. Pardon me. Down low, breaking out and having a little trouble doing this game as a Thunder. It's one place that Newcastle have been better this game. It's the opposite to early in the season when North Stars were terrible breaking out.
Yeah, they seem a little bit more settled this period, so we'll see how it pans out.
More great action though. Down low and a shot and close, and it's scooped away by the Thunder defence. Couple of bodies tangled up in front.
I always like how goalies try to call the icing for the referees. Get their hands in the air like they just don't care.
Well, if they leave their crease, it's actually waved off. So, well, you know that. You're a liney.
Yes. These games are a bit too fast for me to be officiating, I think. Apparently they reckon they'd just stand me on the blue line and I wouldn't move.
You're more the under-8s type of goalie? Referee, suddenly?
Yeah, mate, I do the Adams, the young kids. I do up to Bantams and the women's game. They're quite fun.
Oh, good shot from the point, but I think it was blocked before it got to Dugas. That was number 11, Caden Gould. He's in the battle right now, down low. But Newcastle holding the puck the most. Here's Bales. Does a dipsy doodle inside. Can't get away, Danberg.
Almost a spinorama, wasn't it? But a dipsy doodle. I like it.
Yeah, I just came up with that.
Yeah.
There'll be more gold like that as we go along tonight. I can't guarantee the quality.
Oh, no. Quality be bad. 1,000 jokes and they're all bad.
Welcome to Dad TV. Down low. Thunder breaking out of their zone. Not sure what to do with that. Quite what to do with it. I think it was David Kudler. But right now it's Justin Fox. He'll drop it off for Hazelhurst. And he will drop it off for Stuart Steffen. In front. But tipped away. Just kept in the zone there by Woodman. And Harrison May gets some work. He gloves that puck.
Yeah, that was a bit of a moose swat, that one. He sort of stuck the hand in the air.
I think is that the first time Harrison May's had to glove a puck? He's covered a couple.
Yeah, it'll be the first time tonight, definitely.
Fox with some speed, takes it down low, he's on the attack, brings it inside, and a save by May with a pad. Those enormous white pillows smother the puck.
Yeah, Hazelhurst, the eyes lit up. He saw that puck drop right on his stick there, and he thought, yep, I'm sending this baby home, but Harrison May got there.
Along the blue line, Toy to Stefan. Inside, but Chalker's there waiting, as is Ferrari. Haven't seen as much of Dave Ferrari tonight. I think Gary's been running lots of forward lines, but hasn't mixed up his D as much. He's out there with Matt Lindsay. Pass to nowhere. Chalker's down there, though, and he races to get it with Toy. Naden all alone. Inside. Trying to jam it away, Chalker, and Dugas.
Yeah, it's a bit of a hack fest down there.
Yes. Timber exchange program, mate. $9:25 left in this first period. Have got any scores for me, Beth? Anything you've seen?
Oh, here we go.
She has some. Here we go.
Oh.
Dogs are up 1-0 on the Ice Dogs. On the Ice Dogs. Did you like that one?
The Ice Bears.
Dogs are up 1-0 on the Bears. The Adrenaline still 1 up on Mustangs. And no score in the Ice Brave match. Now, that'll be an interesting one, as I believe they're missing Backleague and Armstrong tonight. Jason Backleague's back home in Canada for a visit. And I'm not sure what Matt Armstrong is up to. I also know that Mike Schlamp is missing for the Bears tonight. He's also home in Canada.
He's in Banff. I see some photos the other day.
Very nice place, Banff. Kennedy battling with 2 players. He gets some help now from Stanger. That's picked up and carried by Kudler. That's David Kudler. His brother's not here tonight. Kept in the zone by the Thunder. No, it's not. It's offside. But nevertheless, Harrison May has it in his glove.
Yeah, I saw Slampy's pictures from Banff. He was on Lake Louise, and I looked at the landscape and thought, okay, this in March last year, I was actually skating on that. And being summer over there, geez, it looks a very pretty place.
Late change of lines for Newcastle. They get Bales and Danberg on. They're out there with Nick Quirk, who's taking the place of Chris Wilson. Not quite as quite the player of Chris Wilson, but Quirk is a similar type of player.
Similar
very
stature? Similar stature?
Small, fast, very good hands, very talented. Of course, he's not a pro like Chris Wilson, but at times Nick Quirk has shown that sort of ability.
Oh, he could be. He's a tough little player, isn't he? Puts it in, puts his heart
Never
on the line.
complains. He gets beat around as such a little guy, but like Rob Hazelhurst, he's a really good heart player. Thunder cough it up to Stark. He'll take it up the middle. He makes a nice pass onto the stick of Bales, who makes a move around Kiros in close. Tries a shot from the point, and it's bouncing off for Dugas to cover up. No, it's loose and goes to the point again. Kennedy keeps it alive to the far point. Stark tries a shot. A tip-in attempt is covered up by Dugas.
Yeah, North Stars just keep trying, just keep plugging away, and it's just not working yet. It'll come. But all credit to Perth. They're keeping them out.
Play resumes in the Thunder end. Bales makes a move around a player. Gets it to Danberg, now to Kennedy. Shot is cut off by Del Basso. Kennedy moves in, and he's got a breakaway on his hands. Stark covers up one. Takes a shot, and it's wide by Young. Had a great opportunity. I thought Mayo was a little bit to the right, and he had a bit of net to shoot at. And Young went instead to the left. Picked off the boards there by Danberg. Not much room, but he gets it cleanly to Stark. Long pass, tipped by Bales for Quirk to pick up. Should be about a minute or so away from Wilson returning to the game. Del Basso pass. Not cleanly picked up in centre ice, and it's now in the North Stars end for Cole Clark to pick up. Lindsay up the wing to Naden. Picked off by the Thunder. Stefan has it. Counting down to 7 minutes remaining in the game. Pardon me, second period. Shot and an easy blocker save for Dugas. Up the right wing comes Hazelhurst, pardon me, number 3. For Stu Cole Clark to pick up. He reverses to Lindsay. Pressured by Fox, gets it to Cholka, who'll do a button hook and look for options.
Yeah, he's got a bit of a flow going there, hasn't he?
Sheffield skates onto it, but so does number 27, who was that? Woodman, I think. Yes, it was Jamie Woodman. He's got it now. Nice pass to Hazelhurst up the right wing. Inside for Cole Clark, and he gets it out of the zone. Thunder wait for their man Fox to get onside. And Harrison May stops up that puck. Now, several of these guys played with... Hold on. We've got to play out Thunder on the attack. And a shot is off the metalwork and wide. Shot on net and an easy one. That one for May. He covers up with 5:56 left in the second.
Now, Pete, that Jason Chalker, he's got a really good flow happening. I think he's trying to channel Bo Taylor with his flow last year.
Bo's been growing the flow yet, so I think...
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah, it's longer than ever. So
he's going to have to put it up in a bun if it gets much longer.
He's going to be a flow champion.
Yeah.
And it's curly, too. It's like he's been taking lessons.
That's a bit of a flashback to my 80s flows.
Kennedy sees Kyrgios turn the wrong way, and he just moves inside of him. Streaking to the net is Danger. Newcastle's trying to set up in front. Watini, good stick handling. Great pace from this young guy. In front, and a jam shot. Doesn't get through the sticks there. Danger, they're trying to get it on net. They battle in the corner. Danger now onto it. Cross-ice pass to Stark. Quick shot. And nearly tipped in as a home goal there. Stark gets it again. Tries again. Another tip, and it's wide of the net. Great attack there for this young line for the North Stars. Hamish Powell doing damage out there. The big fella just turned 21. He's like a tall, wide bundle of muscle.
He is. He can put you on your clacker, can't he?
It's not the word I would have used. Oh, saved by May, and it's loose, but that was a pure reaction save with the inside of the pad. Maybe fortunate, maybe skillful. I'll leave it up to you to decide. 4.5 minutes remaining, still 1-0 lead for the Thunder. I have a feeling this third period is going to open up.
Yeah, Chris Wilson can't be too far off. He's actually quite lucky that I left some magazines there for JFK. There's Men's Health, Camper Trailer magazine, so he's used his time well.
That's right. Well, he should be out with the next stop of play. It's been over 10 minutes in this period, so next stop of play, Wilson will be back. Unfortunately for him, the play hasn't stopped for several minutes. For about 2 or 3 minutes now, we've been going non-stop. We stop now, and Wilson's out of the box, so here we go. 4:03 left in the second.
That was the ice baby that gave him the chance to get out. Yeah, Newcastle have used the youth line quite well. and just injected them at the right time. And the last few weeks, that's a line that's paid off a couple of times when they've come onto the ice.
We're back underway, and that's in the skates there of Brad Young. Trying for the inside shot there, number 16, Bremner. Young now. So this is the other line from the Thunder we haven't really seen much of tonight. Hauser, it's the first time I've seen him on. And Wilson's out there right now, and he's got a streak of speed on. Up the middle he goes. Takes a shot, and an easy save for Dugas.
Yeah, he looks well rested, doesn't he? He's just had 10 minutes rest. He should be firing.
Now, several of these Perth Thunder players actually played with Dominic Osman.
Yes,
the
Dom.
Havoc, the Huntsville Havoc. So there's a link with the North Stars. I know that Fox looked at coming both here or Perth and ended up going to Perth.
He's basically just looked at two good beaches and gone, Newcastle or Perth.
Yeah, it's right. Which easy life to like the best?
Depends which way you want the sun to rise or set, I suppose.
Yeah, do I want to see it in the west or the east? Inside pass, chance, and it's goal for the Thunder. Chris Toy left alone in the slot, and Thunder make it 2-0.
Yeah, great pass. As we mentioned Stefan before, he's sort of the one that's sort of been the quiet one that you got to watch, and that was a pass straight to Toy, straight to his stick.
Lots more possession again this period for the North Stars, but once again, a quick little mistake, and just for moments, and the Thunder have capitalised. They've done it twice tonight. They're up 2-0.
Yeah, it's only a small lapse, isn't it? You've only got to have that small lapse, and Perth will bury you.
May did get a good piece of that, but just not enough to stop it from going in the net. So that was Toy from Stefan and Fox. We're back underway and some hard hits. Stefan there on Ray Sheffield. Thunder now breaking out. Good forecheck from Newcastle, keeping them honest. There's a chance here for Fox, but first to the puck is Rob Stark. Fox decides it's time for a change and leaves the work to Kiros, pardon me. Got Kudla and Kiros mixed up there. Kept in the zone by Ray Sheffield. Nick Quirk is down low. And that's out of play. Play will stop with 2:15 left in the second. 2-0 lead for the Thunder.
Yeah, Thunder are looking good. They're doing everything right. But that last 20-minute third period, anything can happen in that, let's face it. I think that's the beauty of that third period with 20 minutes.
Yeah, it definitely opens up the game. It's almost like a half a game, where the other two are 30 and the last period is 20. Of course, that's usually the period that most things happen. Really, it's the overtime tagged onto the one period is the idea behind it. It wouldn't affect the game as much as a stop of play and then 5 minutes overtime. And the game members decided that it wasn't time yet for 20-minute periods.
Yeah, I think the third 20 was also to help people in the Australian team adjust when they went overseas to play 20s.
That's part of it, but you've got to have enough players, and several teams at the time weren't seen to have a chance for the Thunder here. I'll focus on the hockey. Cox there couldn't get that puck down and gloved away by Stark. Danberg misses a hit and a linesman to keep the player going. Inside, backhander, and across the crease it goes. Thunder now on the counter. Up the left wing. Brings it inside. Trying to go up the middle. Instead passes it wide. Kiros with a shot. And it's off the pillows of May and kept out of the zone by Watini. Chris Wilson out there right now. Slow lob shot on May is gobbled up with just under 1 minute left in the second.
So getting back to our 20-minute periods, is it something that you think will come in down the track, or is it, due to the rinks, teams not owning the rinks or playing in public rinks that's a problem?
There's several factors. There's the hockey maturity of the crowd. Like to have a full NHL hockey game can be up to 4 hours. That's more than most Aussies are used to for sports. That's one part of it. There's there's the amount of players. Not all teams had really 4 lines. You need to have 4 lines to play a full 60-minute stop time game, and that's what happens when you go play international. You'd have 4 lines, and not all. When you split that up by 8 teams, there's not as many players to go around. Latini. That's dumped in by Stanger, and Hamish Powell is pursuing that. Latini nearly gets it, but it's through and down to the defence for Matt Lindsay to get. He's forechecked by Hazelhurst. No one home, and back down to the Thunder end it goes for Fox.
And 10 seconds to go in this period.
Nearly done the second period. 2-0 lead. Thunder up, making the most of their opportunities. They've had a few good scoring opportunities. Not as many as Newcastle, but they made them count. And they're up 2-0 at the end of the second period. We'll be back in about 10 minutes. Any further comments? Craig.
No, look, Pete, I think the biggest choice we're going to have to make for this intermission is what muffin we have this time.
Just any updates on scores, Ben? Best got
the sheet.
So it's a 2-0 lead for Adelaide. Yes, I picked Adelaide.
Yeah, pretty good one, that one.
It's equalised with the Sydney Battle of Sydney, 1-1.
Yeah, good call.
And the Brave have got the first goal in the ice Brave game down in Melbourne.
How good are the Brave going?
They're going extremely well. They've picked excellent imports. They've got guys like Aaron Clayworth back.
Yeah, saw that today.
Michael McCannon's playing as good as he's ever played. So they're Aussies. They've got all their Aussies back. They're playing really well. They've got 2 free ones, 2 free Aussies in the Harvey boys.
Oh, the Harveys, yeah.
And they even have some players like even the coach. If he was a resident, he could play too. He could be a bit like Vlad Rubes has been, where he's been a player coach.
Yeah.
But they're going very well.
Have you seen their away jerseys? The white jerseys look really good.
I saw some photos of their first game. They wore them last week against the Ice Stars.
The Ice Stars. Geez, they look good. They're a good jersey. Really good, strong branding on the Braves clothes. I saw the hoodies today. A couple of photos.
Well, because they're a newer team, they don't have as much sponsorship. And I think that makes them look a lot better. But it's a bit of a two-edged sword. The more sponsorship you get, the more cluttered your jersey gets.
Yeah, you look at, say, the Perth jersey and then look at the Newcastle jersey. There's not much real estate left on the Newcastle ones. No, it's pretty well plastered over, but that means a healthy team, so there's nothing to complain about there. Yeah, we'll be back in about 10 minutes for the third and final period here at Hunro Skating Stadium. The Perth Thunder up 2 against the North Stars, the home team, 0. Hi everyone, welcome back. We're about to get underway here for this third and final period here. Perth Thunder up 2-0. North Stars have it to do here. Yeah, there's a bit of work to come back from this one. But it's only 2 goals. In hockey, that can be a period of, 40 seconds you can score 2 goals. A lot of third periods in the AIHL are 5, 6, 7 goals. So I think there's a lot more hockey to come yet. Yeah, you get a bit of fatigue in there and it opens up the ice a little bit. Of course, they could be Thunder goals, so we'll see what happens. They could, but they could run away with this one. Like, they are looking really good out there. They're solid. Both goalies having great games. Matthew Dugas, of course, flawless game so far. Harrison May beaten on a couple of rebound in close, so not stuff you can really blame him for. Those were defenseman saves, as we could put it. Bit of ice repair happening out there. So the start of this period is a little delayed. He might be out there building a little sandcastle or something. Got his bucket and spade. He's doing quite well. I'm generally out there refereeing. I can barely bend over. Not the most flexible man on skates. Back and away, Stark skates onto the puck. Woodman
to Fox. He climbs over the stick of Kennedy, but Kennedy's stick was stationary, so I think the ref's call was right on that one. Period underway in Sydney 2 after a Zamboni delay. Inside shot. Backhander from Fox is wide of May. Kept in the zone by Thunder. They keep it alive. A good start to the third period for them. Across the blue line, they'll need to touch up. Wilson with plenty of energy after a break in that last period. Thunder now organising a breakout. Kiros. Long pass to Cox. Goes wide and stops. Chalker. Between the legs. Danberg shakes off a check. Takes it wide. Goes for the backhand, but the stick of Kudla robs him of the puck. Kudla up the middle to the right wing. Shot on net and a save by May, and he gets a second on the rebound as well.
Yeah, Newcastle, they've got to watch that cherry picker up there on the blue line. He's just sitting there basically by himself. No one's within sort of about 3 or 4 metres of him. And that's what's hurting them. They're chasing out wide, and then someone's in the slot right in the middle ready for it.
Great play by Thunder. Good pressure, and then an even better save by May to get right across the crease for the second save. Dumped in by Quirk. He's out there with Sheffield. And Chalker. Kudla gets around Chalker. Wilson, long pass to Cox. He gets it in the zone, but dumps it in, not getting the puck cleanly at first. Kiros centres, but it's straight to the stick of a North Stars player. I think it was Cole Clark. Chalker now waits and muffins shots it to Dugas.
Oh, I think that was a stick muffler that hit that muffin.
He got it off the heel, didn't have the stick hard down on the ice.
Well, that's all right, as long as he hasn't got a muffin top.
Battle down low. We have the young Lions out here at the moment. Bremner's line versus Pat Naden's line. Tim Stanger. That puck is stopped by May. Hesitates a little, but gets some help from his defence. That pass is intercepted. Mistake by the North Stars. Naden putting pressure on, but the Thunder are on the attack. Chipped in by Gould. Now it's Danger, the other 11, and
I think that was a deflection into Chris Martin then. He took that one on the shoulder, I think.
He doesn't seem too upset by it.
I think about those pucks, they're hard and they're cold, aren't they?
Yeah, both very hard and they are also very cold, yes. And they're usually very fast as well.
Yes, I had an unfortunate incident one time when I was actually photographing one of the match, and it wasn't a hard shot, luckily, but it came across and hit me somewhere very interesting. Didn't tickle.
I got one at the back of the head in an Adelaide game here once.
Yeah, it was a middle stump. That was nasty.
Ow, won't show me the photographs, all right? Here we go at the right wing. Wilson. Inside pass.
At least had some ice for it.
Drops it off, and unsuccessfully for Danberg. Now on the counter-attack. Fox tries a shot. It's off the stick of the defender and into the netting. Will stop a play.
Yeah, it's one thing about getting hurt in an ice rink. There's always plenty of ice.
Yes, you can always rub yourself on the ice. Is that what it was? Back underway and a shot, a quick one from Thunder, and Rob Stark got a touch on it and May cleaned it up.
Yeah, he scooped that one up. That was in the danger zone, wasn't it?
Well, it's hard to say if it was less dangerous or more dangerous once Rob Stark got a good touch on it. Fortunately, it was enough to nearly stop it, but it was dribbling in when May covered it up. Icing here on the North Stars. They'll go back to their end with 16-16 left with 2-0 still the lead for the Thunder.
Yep, as I said on Twitter before, Thunder they're getting it done. I think that's the important thing.
Well, Don Champagne always says that hockey is a game of mistakes, and in the game of mistakes, Thunder are winning and taking advantage of mistakes or making less. Your call. Offside on North Stars. Danberg risks a penalty there for slapping at the puck. Was it a shot or not? The Thunder want a call on it.
Yeah, they weren't particularly happy, were they?
He was playing with fire a bit. And he's enjoying a bit of chat from the bench. I think it's going to be a call because Darren Lampard's waving his arms around over there. So
Yeah, they're having a chat there with Stark. Who else over there? Fox is over there. Is that Fox? No, it's not Fox.
I think you can get unsportsmanlike for shooting the puck at the net after a whistle. And it was a deliberate shot after the whistle.
Worst thing was, it was a good shot.
It wasn't. It was a terrible shot, but it surprisingly went on net, but it did. And, I think he's pretty fortunate to get away with that. Dumped in by Kennedy. I mean, it's probably not what the game needs, but I think Thunder, it's not a big deal. It's not like someone got hurt or anything. Tip in an attempt by Bales. It just goes wide. Beautiful attempt there with a touch. He goes back to the net. Danberg. This is the first time Newcastle seem to have had a good opportunity with their 3 top scorers out there. This scoring line of theirs. Touch again by Wilson and another save by Dugas. Toy reverses and gets it out with the help of Stefan, who's a defence and forward player. Will play a bit of both. And Stefan now playing a roller forward. Takes a quick shot from an acute angle and a second save and a cover up by May.
Yeah, Newcastle can't afford to let them get down there and take the shot. They've got to get out and they've got to stop that. A couple of scores just come in from Beth. Adelaide 2-1 over the Mustangs. Bears and the Dogs are still 1-1, and the Brave are still leading Melbourne Ice.
I did read that Petri Pitkanen has donated blood tonight.
Yeah, apparently he's got a bit of claret flowing.
Thunder working hard down low, getting in front, scores!
Oh, that's a goal.
Exactly like that first goal. Andrew Cox working in front of the net, and Newcastle sleeping, and then now 3-0 down.
No, well done, Perth. Newcastle they're letting them skate with it, and they're paying the price.
Well, Andrew Cox is having a bumper season. He scored a bunch. I mean, nothing went right for the Thunder for those first few weeks, but he scored a bunch in the last couple of weeks. He's really a hot hand at the moment, and he scored 2 of the 3 tonight. Toy, the other goal. Bales now, taking up the middle. Hands it off to Wilson. To Danberg. Shoots off a Thunder player and wide. I think this game could have been so much different if Bales scored on that first breakaway.
Yeah, it took a bit too much time.
Down low, the Thunder all over the North Stars defenders. Danberg, inside. Shakes a shot and an easy save by Dugas.
I think that was Knottle there doing his best Superman impression. Maybe he's being a penguin. He was sliding across the ice there. Well, they're drawing the 50-50 raffle. I forgot to get tickets again.
Yeah, it's not me either. Dropping the puck, and we're underway. Hook shot by Tim Stanger and just wide of the far net. Saved by one of the defensemen there. I think it was 16 Bremner. Now it's number 8 Hauser up the left wing. Inside pass from Young. Stolen away from him, and here comes Hamish Powell with Tim Stanger. Del Basso with a big hit. Watini now. 8 versus 8 in the corner, 2 big young lads. Having some trouble with it is Young. Fortunately, the North Stars weren't all over him at that point. And chipped in by Del Basso cleverly for Dave Ferrari to retrieve. Thunder offside, so the arm is in the air, and no. Must have been a hand pass or something, I think, for the play to be sent back to the other end.
Yeah, I think a couple of the Thunder players are even confused about that one. They're having a bit of
I can only assume a hand pass because there was lots of yelling at the refs, no arms raised, but then the play was sent to the other end. So I believe it was a hand pass infraction. Inside. Bales. Deeks. Can't get it past Dugas. The puck is loose, though. Stefan hassled by Cody Danberg, but he gets it away to Toy. Sends it up the middle. Fox cut off by Kennedy. He gets it away. He's got a breakaway. Takes a shot. Rebound. And it's wide of the net. There's a penalty being called on Newcastle, so it's a man advantage now. And play will stop. 13:09 left.
Wow. I think Newcastle in front of that net there, I don't think they could have thrown it in. They're really struggling to get a clean shot, and that's credit to Perth. One that's really impressed me is Woodman. Jamie Woodman. He's doing a great job cleaning up a few of these scraps. Oh, JFK off to the box. Hope he likes the magazines I left for him.
So 2 minutes power play for the Thunder. 13:09 left. 3-0 their lead. A chance to go 4 up.
This is where Newcastle need to get a shorthander.
Well, they've had some great opportunities, some really good ones in close, lots of tip-in attempts, but it's either been not on target or Dugas has been too good. But, Thunder providing better coverage of the slot, I think.
I think you've got to be a bit more creative to get one past Dugas than that.
Well, they've been creative. They're just not getting it finished. Into the corner, and it's dumped in by the Thunder, but I think it was off a Newcastle player, so there's no icing. Oh. There is icing. Where is it? Just trying to see what's being called here. Stop the play,
I think that
out
puck's
of play.
gone out of play there. It was retrieved by our resident photographer, Mr. Bradford.
1:27 left in this power play for the Thunder. Still 3-0.
Oh.
Update from Beth?
Yeah, update straight off the press is Adelaide 3-1 over the Mustangs.
Well, normally my weekend tips are nil from whatever, but looks like I've got one tonight.
I tried
Stretch pass, a breakaway for Bales. Gathers it in. Deeks, backhand, saved by Dugas. There was your opportunity for a shorty.
Yeah, I called it, but...
Bales again. Goes inside of Hazelhurst. Can't beat 2 players. Can't get past Young. He's got some help from Ray Sheffield, but they need to get back quickly because they're on the PK. Toy looking for a change. Saved by May with a flashing glove.
Newcastle had the opportunities. They just can't. They cannot put it away. And that was the perfect breakaway for a short-hander. But, this man standing between these red pipes is just... It's too good. He's in the zone.
Back underway. Thunder. Shot on net and a save. A good one by May. Plays a classic butterfly with those pads flat on the ice. Del Basso. Sends it to the half boards. In they come. Kept wide of the box by Newcastle. Stark hassling number 4, Wilson. Number 4 versus number 4. Trying to bring it out front. Cox is cut off. Can't see who the other defenseman is. Oh, it's Lindsay and Stark, pardon me. 3 and 4. Chance in front. It's under the stick for Thunder. There's a good opportunity there otherwise. Bremner onto the puck. Pardon me, Kudler, 14. Hassled by Danberg, who loses a tire. Teams are even, 5-on-5. Wilson fakes, shoots, and a save by May.
Yeah, poor Danberg. I think he went in a little bit half-hearted there and lost a bit of an edge. But that was a bigger edge than the one that's in U2.
That shot on net is off a stick and up into the netting. So that play will stop. There is 10 minutes and 47 seconds left in this third and final period. Still a 3-0 lead for the Thunder.
So there's still plenty of time for the North Stars, but also plenty of time for Perth to exert their dominance.
Back underway. Newcastle have the puck. Kennedy there. Chipped off the boards into neutral zone. It's the young Lions out there at the moment. Bremner in the corner, centres, but it's into the skates of Stu Cole Clark. Tim Stanger has the puck. Quick pass to Naden, who can just get a touch on it, and Dugas will send it around the boards. It's loose in the middle. Naden backhands, and then it's right into the body of the defender. Shot on net, and a save by Dugas.
That was a decent little shot from Tim there. Nice little wristy. But once again, straight off the body of Dugas. I think Perth fans can be proud of their team tonight. They're doing a great job over here.
Shot on net is off somebody's skate. Somebody's hurting right now. Cut off that pass and a good chance for the Thunder. They got numbers down low. Fox, shot on net. And it's gathered up by the Newcastle. Can't chip it out. Another mistake. Losing their timing or getting desperate or getting tired. It's hard to say.
A bit of both.
Probably all of the above. Deacon back and forth comes Danberg, but Toy has a puck. He'll reverse it for Woodman. Around the boards it goes. Loose in the middle. Danberg picks it up to the blue line, and a hard shot by Kennedy is high, but gloved by Dugas.
That was coming straight towards us. Good shot from the point from the well-spoken token, as he calls himself.
Yes, he's more than a token.
Ray Sheffield and introducing himself to Corey Toy there. I think he was just saying welcome to Newcastle, enjoy the beaches.
Yeah, I wonder, Ray's not usually one to trash talk. He doesn't say a lot on the ice.
He might just, you don't know who I am sort of thing.
Could be. Toy has it now. He throws it down the ice. That will be icing on the Perth Thunder.
And got some scores coming in. Well, the Ice Dogs have just gone 2-1 over the Bears.
And still 3-1 as far as we know in Adelaide, and Brave up 1-0 on Melbourne Ice. Now they should be in their third period as well.
Yeah.
Shot on net is well wide if it comes off a stick. Backhander, and it's into Woodman, and Perth are on the attack. Fox up the middle. Takes it left. Hands it off to the end on the left wing, and a shot. Can't get it away there. Another muffin.
It would have been a ripper if he connected.
Shot and scores! Too easy for Thunder. Corey Toy with a shot.
Great goal. Great build-up to the goal too. That breakaway. They had four skaters basically racing down the ice, and they were set up. Like they're doing everything right.
$4-0 the lead, and it's quiet here at Hunray Skating Stadium. This crowd's seen it a few too many times this year.
Yeah.
Although one of these teams had to lose tonight.
I was just reading Twitter from the Melbourne Ice. We're getting plenty of shots at the net, but it's just not going in for us. Well, it's the story of the North Stars as well.
And scoring opportunities too for Newcastle. Just can't make it happen, can't beat Mr. Dugas. Danger there, taking too much time to get that one away, and has it robbed from him, but Rob Stark has it now. Thunder cutting off the time and space of the North Stars. That's why the mistakes are happening.
Yeah, they're not letting them get away with anything at the moment. But, Perth could be a 6-point weekend for them. Yeah,
well, they play the Bears tomorrow, right? So
they do, and hasn't been a happy hunting ground for them, and I think a lot of people in Newcastle like Perth as a team.
The new teams are always favourites with people because they don't have any reason to dislike them at that point. The rivalries aren't there. Stanger hands it off to Stark, to Watini. Wilson casually wheels and goes up the centre ice. Hands it off to a teammate. Cross ice pass, another setup for Kiros, but he can't get the one-timer away. In close. Not covered by Newcastle defence again. Another opportunity for Thunder, this time not going in. Stanger out wide. Shot is well wide, off the backboards. Thunder regrouping as Newcastle change. Bad mistake there by Thunder. Oh no, nothing happens with that. In fact,
it's going to be a
it's
trip.
a penalty.
Yeah, it's a trip. I haven't seen a bigger trip than that since the last time I went to Canada.
I thought it was a mistake. It looks like it was a Newcastle stick. And Watini will sit for 2.
Yeah, Perth in these white jerseys, they really are the great whites tonight. It's a very topical subject for Perth and WA.
Perth on the power play. 4-0 up. 7:33 left in this game. Shot on net is wide. And play will stop.
Really good chance for a short-handed goal here.
You said the last time there was a good chance for a short-handed goal.
It was. They just couldn't put it past the Great Wall of Dugas.
Onto the stick of Wilson. He stops up to avoid the check. Gets it away to Danberg. Shoots. And that's into right on the shoulder of Dugas.
I thought it was
In fact,
only a
he's
lead
lost
shot.
the strap. There is a strap loose, so I don't know if he's noticed it yet. Or maybe it's just a bit of slack there. Danberg working behind the net. Pressing the boards by Stefan. Now it's Lindsay. Can't get it past Toy. And there's a penalty being called. I think it's on a white jersey. It is. It's Stu Stefan for 2 minutes for hooking.
Yeah, I think that shot got him fair in the lid. I think it's off the shoulder into his lid.
Yes,
and,
it did. Yeah.
He's got the helmet off at the moment. Got the maple leaf on the back there. That looks quite good.
He's asking the ref about it. I think I don't know if the ref realised it went off the shoulder into the helmet, but it's not an automatic call, the helmet. It's only if the referee feels that the goalie's been disadvantaged or stunned. Yeah. Injured, of course.
Well, it's got a stun, hasn't it? I've seen a few goalies get hit in the lid and go down.
It rings the ears. That's no doubt about that. It's like getting hit with a big fat rubber bullet.
It's like the old Colette song, ring my bell. The old Colette, remember that?
No, mate, that's a memory I don't want to bring up.
YouTube it for anyone at home.
No, don't do it. Keeps it in the zone, keeping it alive there. Danberg going inside, trying to drag it through. The forecheck of Fox. We can't get it away, so Bowles comes in to help. Through a pile of white jerseys. Now it's Kennedy. Backhander attempt. It's loose, and Kennedy will get it again. Newcastle not leaving anything on the table here. Bowles all over the place. Danberg onto it now. To the point. Lindsay fires it at the net. Oh, that was one penalty each before. I couldn't figure out why Wilson wasn't on there.
Oh, yeah, Watini's still having a bit of
4
pine
and 4,
time, isn't he?
Yep.
Yeah.
So Wilson's not out there. It's Danberg and Bales, but they're changing now.
Here's a big score from Melbourne. The Brave have just gone 2 up over the ice.
3-2 in Adelaide, so 1 back for the Mustangs. That one's not decided yet. And still 2-1. Ice Dogs over the Bears. 6:19 left in this game. 40 seconds until Watini's out of the box, and 1:13 until I think it was Mr. Toy for the Thunder. Now it's Stu Stefan. Quirk gets it off the half board. Chance in front, and a save by Dugas off Stark right in front.
Yeah, this big groan from the crowd there, and I'll look at Stark's face. I think that was a bit of a groan as well, the Iron Man.
Well, that's the play that Thunder have used successfully twice tonight. It didn't come off for Rob Stark. Oh, nice touch there. Wilson getting a touch on that one. Not enough to score. He's out there with Nick Quirk. So Gary Doré going with his scoring hands. To the point. Kennedy, another scorer. And it's off a stick and into the netting for a stop of play. 2 seconds remains for Watini.
Might call that the shark netting for tonight. Because that's...
You're going to continue your play on words? You're not willing to let it die yet?
I've got 1,000 of them. They're all bad. They're Perthanisms. Now, of course, we're back here tomorrow night with Ice Dogs home game.
Yet, we've had that confirmed from Ice Dogs, so we're going to help out with this stream tomorrow. So we'll combine our forces tomorrow so that everyone can watch the game. Back underway, Danberg to Kennedy. It's off a skate. Shoots and off a stick and high for Watini, who's out of the box. Kennedy to Watini. Lets it go. Toy waiting for it. He slaps it around the boards. There's still 25 seconds left for Stefan. Stu Stefan in the box. Nick Quirk takes it wide. Danberg down low. He gets it now. In front is Watini. Getting the treatment from Woodman. Attempts a tip in, but goes wide of the net. Quirk can't get it through Woodman, and it's out to neutral ice for Stark.
And we're back to 5-on-5.
4-0 still. We're under 5 minutes, and it's back to even Stevens here. Stefan back on the ice. Makes the pass to Hazelhurst on the right wing. Inside, looking for Fox. Can't get it cleanly. Centre ice. David Kudla. Puck back to Hazelhurst.
Look at him go.
He's got speed, that little fella. He's got a great little tidy Mo as well. In fact, he was known as the Mo in Perth last year. We can see why.
Fit in well for Movember.
Should be the fast Mo. The speedy Mo. Speedy Gonzalez.
Sleeky Mo.
Chipped up the boards for Chalker. Inside pass to Sheffield. Gets it back to Chalker. Chips it by the defence and cut off by Stefan. In close, Ray Sheffield tries a jam. Can't get it around Del Basso. Up the boards it goes. Hazelhurst chipping it on. Now it's Fox in close. Goes the power move into the netting and it's off the hinge. 4-0 still, 3:40 to go.
Yeah, Perth. Wow. They've come here with a mission and I think they've pretty well completed it. 3:40 to go. It's hard to see Newcastle putting 4 or 5 on. Not with this man, the way he's defending in these goals. He's solid.
Yeah, it's been a fantastic game for him and it's nearly done.
Just a defence. They're shutting everything down. All those scrambles, they're winning.
Bales gets the pass away, but the next pass is not cleanly done and it's cut off. Harrison May to the rescue.
It's Hauser taking a bit of a push and shove in the Newcastle goal. He got on the ice. He's had a bit of a run. Why not make his presence felt?
Face off and a shot from Del Basso from the point. It's off Pat Naden, who's limping his way up the ice now, trying to get into the play. Tim Stanger can't get the shot past Del Basso and his big shoulders. It's good action against the boards there. 16 and 25. Ferrari up against Bremner. Two big fellas. Del Basso. Muffin up the wing. Onto Bremner. Takes it himself, takes the shot, and gloved and put down for Watini by May. Off the boards to Stanger. Will chip it in, can't get it past his fellow 11. His opposite 11, I should say. Sam Wilson trips on a six-pack in the middle of the ice. No, that's what he'll be paying tonight for that trip.
Yeah, there'll definitely be a fine for his teammates.
Wasn't even a blue line to trip on. Danberg tries to go inside. It's cut off by Wilson.
Shut down again.
the other Wilson. That's Chris Wilson now. And the puck hits the stick of Sam Wilson and is gobbled up, smothered by Dugas.
Yeah, Newcastle can't find a way through at the moment. Everything's been shut down.
4-0's like their bogey score, isn't it? When they
it is too.
They get shut out, they get slammed.
4-0 against the Bears, 4-0 against the Brave.
There are 2:08 left in this game to put something in that netting. But Perth are getting stronger here in the third period. They're not just the opportunist team anymore. They are the better team at the moment. And that's high into the netting and nearly kills my mother.
Yeah, it's into the shark net, that one. Is that your mum up there, is it? She's watching the hockey?
She's at one of those seats. I think, yeah, she was a couple of people away. I noticed Dad didn't go across the defender. Face off. A shot from the point of one-timer. Big one there from Toy, but it's gone wide off a stick. Another attempt, tip in. A good one from Hazelhurst, but a better save by May.
Oh, we've got a good game going on in Adelaide here for everyone down there. 3-3 Mustangs and the Adrenaline.
Seems like Adelaide's the shootout factory of Australia, isn't it?
Yeah, they get a lot, don't they?
They sure do. And it's not just this year. It's always been like that down there. Well, Thunder with all the possession at the moment, so little chance for Newcastle to score. And that
was a great little goal.
I don't even see how that went in. I lost it in all the bodies.
Look, I think it was Justin Fox. That's when he went down. He took the shot and then went down. But
he's taking the shot as he fallen down. He's filled May. It's gone in. So Perth 5-zip. What a game.
Yeah, the Thunder fans watching the stream, you'll be really happy with this. There'll be a lot of jumping up and down.
Shame we don't have a tip jar.
I know. How good would that be? We should get one for every dad joke. We'd have enough to buy a few beers after this.
It'll only get worse. Quite crowded and understandably so. 5-0 with 1 minute to go.
Yeah, it's not even Marty Moose will save us now, I think.
There isn't a number 9, so we'll find that.
Yeah, I think that might have been 19.
Yes, number 19 that will be Justin Fox.
Yeah, so he took the shot and then sort of fell down after it, but it went in the right spot, which is in the net, so it doesn't matter where you end up, really. And the Ice Dogs have beaten the Bears 2-1. So the patch for the Bears continues, the losing streak.
Well, they're missing a couple of troops now too, and they've got some back from the inlines, but now Mike Schlamp's away. So a bit of bad luck or unavailability of players, and they're really in a bad spot.
Those damn inlines, they take people every year, don't they?
Yeah, well, people get to play for Australia. I can't blame them. 44 seconds remains in this game. And the fans are keen for this one to end so they can come back tomorrow and hopefully see a more score to their liking anyway. Chance for Newcastle in front. Wilson backhander. Loose. And gathered up by Dugas.
Yeah, Melbourne Ice have just got a goal back on the Braves, so they're 2-1. You know, those inline championships, every year they seem to, or every 2 years, or whatever it is, they always take players out of the league.
Well, so do the men's, which happen in April, but that's right at the beginning of the season. But yes, the inlines happen in June, and it used to affect Canberra a lot too. They had quite a few inline players. There's quite a few in Melbourne and Adelaide, a few in Sydney as well. Martini has the puck. Goes wide. 10 seconds now. Not much doing here. And that'll be it. Yep. Cut off by Sam Wilson. And that'll be a 5-0 win. Well done, Perth Thunder. You've really showed how it's done here tonight. Started off probably on the back foot, but they scored on all their opportunities. And now they've followed up by finishing the game as a stronger team.
Yeah, I think the defence won that one. They were quick up the ice, but geez, defending, they just, anything that was loose, they jumped on, they fought for, which is something that we saw Newcastle do the last few times they won. They were jumping on every loose puck, but tonight. It was Perth. If it was loose, they were on it. Congratulations to them. That's a they played great.
Well done, Perth Thunder, especially Matthew Degas. He's got a 5-0 shutout, so that's a special day for him. They're off to play the Bears tomorrow. We'll have the Ice Dogs here tomorrow as well. It is an Ice Dogs home game, but...
is it going to be through our stream or Ice Dogs TV? Can you confirm?
Don't know. No, I can't confirm. We'll put it up on Facebook, Twitter, everywhere. So will the Ice Dogs. We'll have you covered tomorrow. So
check your Facebook and check your Twitter tomorrow afternoon.
I think we'll probably put it through here because it's already set up.
Yeah, it makes sense, doesn't it?
Yeah. We might change some of the colours so they're more dogs friendly or a couple of things like that. But
well, that's right. If we have problems with the audio, they can't complain about us, can they? They'll have to complain about Ice Dogs TV.
There's always room to complain, mate. Well, we'll be back tomorrow night. Thank you for joining us tonight, Craig. Thank you.
Been a pleasure.
To the Smiths for helping us out and the
Tonks. Camera girls.
Our camera girls, Tonks. Well, we've got the Tonks family here, yourself and Deb.
Yep.
Thanks to Ellie, Mike, Greg, Lindsay, Beth, and all our crew tonight. Well done. And we'll see you next time.
See you guys.